Alright everybody, so I got an idea for another fun video. Fun to record, I guess. And it has to do with there's the bike. Everything is working just fine on it. And this video has to do with what do I carry? What do I carry with me on a daily basis? And I'll show you right now what I carry with me for the past, I don't know, 2 years. If you know me, you know I always carry a big backpack and it's always full to the brim. And I carry as much as I can, enough to where I can carry it, but I don't want to be uncomfortable. But I always carry, for the past 2 years, I've had this exact bag. I've been carrying this everywhere I go. If I'm in the Greyhound, if I'm in my car, I always have this bag with me. And believe it or not, for the past few years, I have the same stuff in it, kind of. And I'll show you exactly what I got in it right now. And it's always the same stuff because it's stuff that I can eat on the go. And I guess I'll dump it right here and I'll show you what I got with me at all times. For example, when I was in California and I went out to Benton the other day, a couple months ago. The other day. Do you guys ever say that? I know in my family we say the other day like it happened, 2 days ago, and we're talking months ago, years ago, So I always carry this with me, and if I have I got a couple things in here I don't usually carry, like the spatula, which I didn't know I had with me in the smoke charger, but I'll put it somewhere else right now. But everything else in here is pretty normal thing I carry around with me. I'll stuff this in my bag. I have my sleeping bag. I'll have a couple things of clothes. I'll have socks, boxers, stuff like that. So let me show you. And it's been pretty much the same menu for there you go. For a couple years because it's so simple and it works. So I'll show you what I got in here in this bag. In this bag, I got it from my friend Darnell up in Reno. I still got it, man. Thank you. I did start it on fire one day. but hey. So this is what I've been carrying with me. And if you know me, like in Reno or anywhere where you see me, you'll know me. Like if I go visit you and stuff, this was what I usually always got. So I'm gonna show you, YouTube. But this is just stuff that I carry on the go. Like if I'm somewhere and there's food nearby, I'll usually try to get some food from somewhere or make some food. Like if there's a store, I'll try to go get something if I can inside, like something fresh. But this is just stuff that I carry with me in case there's nothing and I don't want to have to go hungry, So let me show you. I always, and this might sound kind of unhealthy, but this is what I carry around. I always got a little stack of cheese like this. And these ones stay fresh in your backpack if it's cold outside like it is now. They'll stay fresh for like a good week, maybe even longer. These are the Velveeta ones. So I'll carry these around, right? And I'll keep those at the bottom because I barely use them. I'll make omelets and stuff with them. I'll carry around an onion all the time because these stay fresh for about a week and a half too. And if you can put them in a bag, it's good. Or maybe in like a paper bag, I think it's even better. I carry around a couple limes. I think I have 4 of them or 3 of them. And these are for the top ramens that I carry around. 1, 2, 3, 4. And believe it or not, I find myself sometimes, like if I go work, usually my friend, he'll buy me He'll buy me a lunch when I go work with him. And if I'm by myself, if I'm working somewhere and somebody offers me lunch, because sometimes like around this time of the season, I go work like at the Home Depot and stuff like that, and they always buy you lunch. But if I have this stuff with me in my stove, which I always have, I pass that, let them save their money. You know, I got 4 limes, and I'll put these in a paper bag eventually too. I'll get that later. I always carry around the salami. Um, it's light Italian dry salami, and it's really good. I like frying it up in my pan, and then I'll cook my eggs. I don't even gotta carry oils with you. You throw like 2 of these in there, and then you just eat them up, and then you'll have a whole little pan full of oil. You can cook your eggs and put sometimes like potatoes or onions. These are really good and they last a long time. I don't usually carry bread, but right now I got this potato bread with me. And these things are things I always carry with me. Right now I got 4 of them. They're like potato packets, 1 serving, maybe 2 servings, and they're different flavors: smoky cheese and bacon, baby reds, garlic and parmesan, and loaded baked potato. So just with that right there, you can make yourself a couple different things, you know, with the ramen, with the potatoes, with the salami and onion, and mix them up if you like. I always carry around a butter. I took this one from the house up in Reno. I'll replace it when I go back. Josephine, I'll replace it when I get back to your house. But I did take it, but I'm sure you're not going to be upset about it because I am using it. I try to carry around some salami or some kind of ham, but this only would last you a couple days, and it might last longer. But you don't want to risk getting sick if you don't have a toilet. So instead of that, you want to carry around stuff like this. These are the tuna packets, and they last forever. They're different flavors. This one's cracked pepper and sea salt, Thai chili, jalapeno, and sweet and spicy. So you throw some tomato. I got these chilies, little tiny chilies, and I got a couple jalapenos. And what you do is you get a jalapeno, and you get a tomato, you get a little bit of onion and lime. You make yourself a little salsa, and then you mix it up with one of these tuna packets. You get some salt and pepper. You put mayonnaise in it. I don't got no mayonnaise right now, but you don't really need it. The tomato kind of gets it wet enough where you can throw it straight onto the bread. And I got butter right there. I could also toast the bread a little bit up. That'd be better. And I got these hot dogs, and I've been carrying these around for about 3 days. And I gotta eat them today. And if I don't eat them today, I'm gonna feed them to the ducks. And I've been carrying this around forever. About 2 months. It's a Lala yogurt smoothie, and I got it in Bishop. I'm gonna drink it eventually. They're good. So that's what I carry around. And then, if we were camping, I'd have my sleeping bag. I'd have a tent. This trailer, if I could afford it, I'd have one of them Bob trailers, those with the single wheel, because it'd be a lot easier getting maneuvering. But this is fine. And I put brand new wheels and brand new tubes and everything, and I got extra tubes. So I'm pretty confident that, once spring gets here, as long as I got food and water in this trailer, like right now, for example, I'm carrying 2 gallons of water. I can't even feel it. And I got 2 quarts of water up in the front. Or a quart or whatever. So, all I'm missing if I wanted to camp is my sleeping bag and my tent. And that's it. So this summer when I do my Sierra trip, the Eastern Sierra Byway again, I'm going to definitely take this trailer. I'm going to try to buy a trailer or a tent that I can stand up in. That I can stand up in. So I think that'd be nice. Nice to have, so I can put my bike inside. You know. So that's what I carry, and I've been carrying this stuff around for about 4 days now. I got the limes about a day ago with the tomatoes. I wasn't feeling good. For everything else, I did ramen. I've been carrying these around for a while. They're all crumbled up. But, you know, how can I? The reason I carry stuff around is I've been abandoned, not by people. I've found myself abandoned in the middle of nowhere before, on my own, fault of my own, right? In Kingman, Arizona, in California, in Utah a few years ago, and I always take comfort in knowing that I got a bag of stuff with me. Propane in the stove. So that's another video. I'm trying to practice being on these, talking to myself. So I hope you enjoyed that. We are here in Seattle. Welcome to Lethal Touring TV. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm hoping to build a little audience, about 500 people or maybe 1,000 for my next trip when I get back to California. So we can do that and do our best there and hopefully make it all the way to Los Angeles. Keep watching.